So, how's it going, folks? Oh yeah! Everspace Stellar Edition for the Switch. Those of you who watch the station regularly, or channel as you may call it, will know that I have played this game before on the PC. However, the idea of taking it on the go with me is really attractive, and I haven't seen it since it was in beta. So I thought, hey, if I'm going to try the full... I'm going to say full Monty, but if I'm going to try the full thing, I might as well try it on the Switch, so I can carry it. A universe in my pocket. Anyway, those of you who have played Elite or some games like that, this is like if you took Elite or something like Wing Commander and turned it into a roguelite. Don't worry, when I play it, you'll get it. Anyway, in case you're wondering, this right here is the front of the box, and this is the left side of the box. Guess what's next? Time for some rotation. The bottom, the right side, and the top are exactly what you would expect. Boring. The back of the box is sheer excellence. Death is only the beginning of a much longer journey. Everspace is an action-focused, single-player space shooter combining roguelike elements with top-notch visuals, and a captivating story. It takes you on a challenging journey through an ever-changing, beautifully crafted universe full of surprises. By the way, playing this in VR will really give you a kick. If you happen to have the PC version and any kind of VR kit, you definitely want to try it. I've tried it. Really cool. Warning! This game may blow off your hand. Be careful, folks. Alright, so I just cannot wait to get playing this one, so I'm just going to open it up. There we go. Now let's see what's inside. Do you have a manual in you? I would guess not. No, and no interior art either. The good news is the game's pretty good. Look at that. I'm kind of depressed about the fact that they just don't put any kind of manual in here. It isn't that much more money. I suppose the argument could be made is that we're probably wasting a whole lot of forest on them. But it's still nice to get them, isn't it? Alright, well, let's go on and play the game, which I'm very excited to try on the Switch.
Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, or I will go Skynet on your butt.
Alright folks, welcome to Everspace for the Nintendo Switch. I have done this game before on this station, or channel, whatever you want to call it. I did it on the PC, so if you're interested in more deep gameplay, check those out. I'm going to give you an overview of the game though, and do a quick run for you, just so you get an idea of how it plays on the Switch. Now, I know you guys are going to ask me, hey, why don't you just stream it? Because you can stream it for your PC. And the reason for that is I have a lot of traffic on my network. We have 3 gamers here. We have devices galore that go onto my network. So network conditions aren't always optimal for local streaming, even though I do have a gaming router. Or gaming Wi-Fi device. I run the Nighthawk, by the way. That sucker with like 6 antennas on it, so it is a pretty significant piece of hardware. I've got good bandwidth. It's just, nothing can take that kind of beating. Just scads of devices. But anyway, that's why I play it locally, whether you wanted to know it or not, I guess. Right here we've got ships, and I'm going to just page through a few ships. It's pretty easy to unlock them, so it's kind of embarrassing that I haven't. But I've been focusing on my perks, and you can spend a lot on perks, and they'll make a big difference. And then next we're going to go over to setup. You can change your initial loadout, and there's different colors you can get. So if I wanted to change my ship up a little bit, boy, I'm going to hit B and go back to this main menu. No, I'm not. Okay, good. One thing that annoys me is that if I move the stick around, it takes away my interface. That's kind of annoying. It's actually, it's probably a good feature. I just need to get used to it. It's my problem, really, not a problem with the game. All right, so I've just changed the appearance of my ship. You, of course, unlock different paints and style sets and things over the course of gameplay. And I'm going to go back now to setup because I want to look at perks. There we go. Here's the perks. There are scads of them. Over time, you definitely want to work with this. In fact, not over time. Immediately, you want to start working on your perks so that you specifically get more money per round. This is really important here. You want to build up your ability to take a hit and make it easier to repair because nanobots are not always really super available. So you want to do that and unlock that right away. Here's the hull. You definitely want to keep upgrading that. And your energy core you want to keep upgrading. And your engine. So actually pretty much everything you want to keep upgrading. Otherwise, you're going to have problems getting further in the game. You do have a stats screen, and there's the codex, which basically tells you about the things you've discovered. All right, you hit Y to launch. This game is meant to be played... Oh, no, let's go back. Wait. B, no. Oh, too late. Already did it. But anyway, this game is meant to be played in a secular format. In other words, you are meant to keep playing, keep dying, unlocking stuff, and getting further and further. And it's a great game cycle, by the way. Because you never... all right, sometimes you will feel ripped off, especially at the beginning. But not over time, I'll tell you. As you get better and better... Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Okay, so one thing already. Let's take advantage of this. These two bad guys are attacking a friendly. The friendly's that yellow guy. And we're going to join this fight. Missile him. There we go. Because that gives me a big advantage in possibly defeating them. Another thing I'm going to mention right away, which is a concept you're going to want to get in your head pretty much immediately, is if you're being attacked by too many stinking pirates, get yourself a friend. Go find one of these yellow guys and go by them because they will usually engage the enemy for you. Thus saving you some serious embarrassment. Well, death, I guess. All right, other things. Here's the galaxy. If I point towards this little green swirly thing, I am going to jump into the next sector. Eventually, you're going to have to because the bad guys are going to find you. You've got a time limit, basically. Anything that looks interesting, you should go near and explore it. Like, if you see stuff that looks damaged here, there might be something hiding out in here that you want. There's a freighter wreck over there, so we're going to go over there and take a look. Shoot, we got bad guys behind us. Don't be afraid to missile. Better missile than dead. Gah. And we got a friendly near us, so that helped us quite a bit. Alright, did we get anything else? No. There's mineable ore there. Mineable ore there. We're going to want to get that. Where'd the wreck go? Darn it. Where did the wreck go? Darn it. Darn it. Am I not looking in the right spot? That is a problem. Oh, there we go. Freighter wrecks. Great source of stuff. By the way, if you see this stuff on like a G&B freighter, you'll get that over time. This comment over time. You generally don't want to attack it because otherwise the G&B people will attack you. But one nice thing about the corporate forces is they forget about you after you jump. So if you're in a real desperate situation, what the heck? Attack your friends and take their stuff. I mean, if you got no other choice, might as well do it. There's a ship color. Come on, you. Oh, nanobots. Nanobots are needed to repair. That is a big deal. You want those. And let's see, we got no alerts. There's a GMB supply ship. Ooh. Don't hit stuff. Don't do what I did there. I almost hit him. Alright, fuel. You do need that between jumps. I don't have enough room to actually store any more fuel, so... Did I just see bad guys? I could have swore I saw bad guys. There are bad guys. Alright.
They're onto me.
And this might not go well. There. Actually, it might. Nice. That... I'm having a really kind of lucky first round. Alright, there's a blueprint. Let's pick that up. That'll give us the ability to craft stuff. That's very nice. Speaking of crafting, I think I've got some damage on my ship, so I'm going to hit minus here. And let's do some repair. And yeah, I've got some nanobots, so what I'm going to do is hit A, I believe. Yep. And I'm going to repair it, and over time, it will repair my ship. You can take critical damage to different systems, and those systems will fail. Especially watch out for your life support systems. You definitely want to keep those up. Otherwise, you will be in serious trouble. Like dead. Dead is serious trouble. There we go. More mineable ore. If you happen to pick up the PC version of this, definitely try this in VR. It is a blast to play in VR. Alright. Ore fully mined, and have I seen everything? Yeah, there's crystal. Let's go get that. I mean, I've got time. If you got time... Where is it? There we go, inside. Whoa! There we go. Those crystals are fully mined. And I could have swore there was another one, wasn't there? Uh-oh. Alright. Enemy forces are inbound. That alert tells me that I need to leave the sector, like, now. And they're going to come in any time now, so I'm going to get up to full speed. And I'm running for it. And you absolutely need to run for it. Don't stay unless there's something you really want to stay for. I mean, sometimes you'll weigh the risk and you'll say, well, I'm going to try and like finish something up before I jump, but generally speaking, it's not worth the risk. Jump. And get the heck out of there. Okay, we got 3 enemy fighters. Do we have any friendlies around to help us out? Looks like no. Wait. No, it's just crystal rats. Alright, so we don't have any friendlies. Good chance these guys will come after me, but so far they're not paying any attention, so I'm going to just let them go for now. That'll probably bite me in the butt. You'll hear a little, like, ding sound, and there'll be little exclamation marks next to them if they decide they want to engage you. Sometimes enemies will ignore you. That's fine. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. So I'm going to head over here. Ah, yeah, 2 just got alerted. You see that? 3. Alright, I'm going to hit the weapon overdrive. Okay, so we've got these mods here, and one of them is the weapon overdrive that I just hit, which makes you do more damage, and these guys are going to tear me up fast. Yeah, I'm probably not going to survive this. There's too many of them. So I'm going to launch everything at them. Yeah, they took me out pretty quick. I just did not have enough to survive that kind of beating. Just too bad. Too bad there were no friends. So, I did pick up some good stuff, though. Let's go back to the hangar. I did not get much money, which is very unfortunate. I definitely could have used to have picked up more credits. It's pretty common to pick up like 10,000 credits in a run. But as you can see, I can do some upgrades. Let's take a look here. Hit point repair rate. It's not that big of a deal. Device slots means I can add like more types of missiles, and actually no, that would be a weapon slot. Sorry. Devices like that overdrive for my weapon. Here we go. Bonus resources. Lets you start a run with an additional random resource, and I'm going to do that. And I've got no more money, so let's do one more quick run. Because normally I make it quite a bit further. I just got unlucky. And that does happen. Every once in a while you just get an unlucky run where there's nobody out there to help you and you're way outnumbered. Which is kind of cool. I mean, you know, I always thought one of the least believable things about Wing Commander was you taking on like 100 fighters and winning, you know? And this one, they'll get you. Alright, so I got 2 outlaw drones. I'm not real worried about them. I'm a little more worried about the scouts. I got a comm hub, and this is an important thing. They're not really engaging. Alright, so I'm going to go over to this comm hub. Another thing is I can mine this stuff. If it's closer, I might go with it. Cripes, I am just doing nothing to this guy. Pick up those credits. Whenever you see credits, just do it as fast as you can. Drones have no shields. He's not going to last long. God bless it.
It's just too much.
There. I haven't jumped yet, so I'm not out of fuel. You will need that fuel for jumps, though. Alright. And I had to do that, basically. Fortunately, that wasted a lot of missiles, but it's better than dying. Mineable ore. Alright, let's get up on this guy. Make sure there's no weapons platform nearby. There doesn't appear to be. Comm hub. I'm gonna go hack this thing. Really? Where'd they come from? Where is he? I'm out of ammo. This is gonna be a power problem. There we go.
There were moments there I was worried.
The odds were certainly against you.
I love the commentary from the computer. It's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm somewhat damaged, but not terribly. So let's get close to this con hub. Hack it, and now I can see the entire universe, or this entire segment. God, he's beating the crap out of me already.
Taking damage.
Yeah, no kidding. It's really hard to beat up drones when they're near you. That is a problem. Sometimes you just get surrounded, no luck. So those drones just basically jumped me, and I didn't stand a chance because they were too close. Now, I probably should have just thrusted forward. But I didn't. Unbelievable. Cracks me up how unlucky my runs are, like, whenever I'm recording them. Come on. Critical hit chance, blah, blah, blah. Nanobot efficiency. There were nanobots there. Let's get some more energy into the core. I want more capacity so I can fire on them more. And let's see, my choices here are sector scanner. And I've got device slots. So let's add a device slot here. Or I'm sorry, yeah. So this is one of those things too. Notice how it's level 0 of 3. So it's going to take me one more spend on this to actually unlock this device slot, and there's several things that are like that you've got to you know, do more than one upgrade to it to actually get the item that you seek. What do you mean unspent credits? Do you see anywhere where I can spend credits? It gives you a nice... Oh, maybe it's page 2. Let's see. And what's going on there? Rats. Well, I'm going to go for it. If I had the touchscreen, I'd hit that button. Maybe there's some more stats on there that they've added. Yeah, well, let's launch it. I've only got like 286 credits. Whatever. Let's go. The way you're meant to die. The only way to play it, guys. Only way to play it. Alright, seriously though, this is the last run.
I presume you are addressing yourself.
Alright, jumping has been suppressed. This is not good. No friendlies in the area. Come on! Die, you bastard. There. And you're down. Oh, another note on this. When you're playing this in handheld mode, one thing is that you can oversteer quite easily. There's a lot of oversteering going on. Okay, are they alerted to my presence? Oh, man, there's a lot of bad guys here. A lot. Jumping suppressed. I've got a comm hub. That's going to send everybody over here. Ah, crap. Where's the ones that detected me? Come on. Just once I'd like to face one of them, you know? He's down. It's scout upon scout. There we go. Take those credits. Want the credits? More have been alerted to my presence. And I need to get that... Alright, so jumping suppressed, 57%. I'm gonna head this way, see if I can find it. It's almost certainly gonna be like a structure. So I'm gonna guess it's over here. No, 52. That's trouble. There, he's gone. 49, 50. Okay, so what I'm doing is, if you look on the right, there's that exclamation mark that tells me that jumping's been suppressed. So I'm trying to get closer to where the suppression is. Is it here? Yep. On the other side, of course, there's an outlaw turret. And let's take care of this. And hopefully that didn't alert everybody to my presence. There we go. Jump suppressor is disabled, so now I can jump. You'll notice that my green swirl is back. Let's get some stuff here.
A direct monetary reward for your endeavors.
Got some gas, that's worth some money. Jeez Louise. Alright, since I scanned, I now have access to all these containers. Ugh, drone server. Yeah, let's... I don't know if doing this is the wisest thing I've ever done, but... it pays dividends. Yep. Enemies have detected me. Ah. If I can stay out of their range. Should be alright. Pick up goodies. Some scrap there. I don't think they've detected me. And I haven't actually lost any hit points off of this, so this is good. Oh. And I'm out of missiles, which is no good. Come on. Low on power, but that was worth it because I got a bunch of goodies. Fuel's not needed. Let's go. This is pretty much unprotected now. Ah, crap, it's got a shield. Does it? Yeah, there's gonna be trouble. Come on. There we go. Oh, I gotta jump. Run! 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 Yeah, I pushed it there. Alright. Eventually you unlock a scanner that tells you how dangerous the sector ahead is. That's quite a useful thing to have. Quite a useful thing. Come on. I've surprisingly taken no damage. Ugh, another suppressed jump area. There's enemies, but there's friendlies. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get over here. There's a couple of fighters. There we go. And I'm going to use them for cover. Ooh, dog. Better get away from them. Come on. Man, there's a lot of them.
Well, that was dumb. Didn't you know all units
Oh, crap!
negatively if you attack one?
I can see that now, thanks.
I accidentally hit the G&B people. They are now my enemy. That's not good. As you can see, it's taken me a whole lot of fire to do this, so I need to improve my weapons. Grab those credits! Remember, always grab credits. Alright, so that's a G&B fighter. And those are generally pretty well armed. Yeah, I know, it turned hostile. Oh, crap. And the next one. So, I've just... That's new.
Broadcast an emergency signal.
Sorry, I had no choice.
It is best not to make new enemies unnecessarily.
Alright, I gotta retreat. Where's the jump? Oh, I'm jump suppressed. I am so hosed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be hosed. I don't have enough power to go after this guy. And I've got no missiles to take his shields down. See, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, I gotta switch weapons. There we go. Something I forgot to mention. You do have secondary weapons. And they can save your butt. There we go.
Yes, nanobots.
Yeah, that was totally needed. G&B are hostile. I'm signal suppressed. That's just great. I mean, just great. I probably got to go near them to... This sucks. This just sucks. 3%. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, let's see if there's anything that might... It's probably next to that G&B freighter, probably. Crap. Sometimes they drop new weaponry. Sometimes you can craft new weaponry. I think I'm hosed. I got a feeling. Yeah. These are outlaw scouts. I can probably take them. I made a mistake in who I'm firing on. Come on. Woo. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. But let's try and get him nonetheless. Come on. Come on, you. Can't believe I forgot. Oh, I've got light missiles now. Alright. There's G and B. Is this where the jumping's suppressed from? No, it's not. Where the heck is that signal coming from? Oh, how about this rock over here? No, 42. I've really got to find this. How about this? Yeah, this looks likely. Alright. I got to approach it with some weaponry ready. And maybe some shields would be nice. Yep. This looks like... Ah, shoot. Lots of turrets. Come on. Yeah, this is trouble. Come on. I'm trying not to use boost so I can avoid taking down my shields for as long as possible, but I'm currently out of energy. And I'm dead. There we go. Man, there's some Everspace. 3 brutal rounds for me. Usually I can make it to the first jump gate, but nope, not this time. Anyway, great little game. If you like what you saw here, definitely pick it up. I'll put a link to it down below on Amazon. I'll probably put a link over to the Steam version as well if you want to play the PC version. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye!